Alright, welcome back everybody. My name is Too Good, also known as Dragon49, which is the channel you're watching this video on. Thank you for watching. If you have tuned in, this is another edition of Classic Matchups where I, as a Dudley player myself, I go through try to help others with individual matchups. And a lot of my viewers came from the tutorial I did back in June on Dudley, the Ultra Street Fighter 4 Dudley tutorial. And this will be a series, the series I'm doing now, excuse me, is based on individual matchups against individual characters. And my first one was obviously Ryu. If you haven't, I will put a link to that maybe in the description. Not 100% sure about that, but this one is Dudley versus Dudley matchup. This one's against Dhalsim, a character that is a little more frustrating to fight against than Ryu, to say the least. Because Dhalism's goal is to keep you out. Literally, his goal is to keep you out. His every tool to keep you out is long range normals, and Dudley's tool is literally to get in. And Dhalism's tools of keeping you out are unfortunately more effective than Dudley's tools of getting in. But it doesn't matter because Dudley has that ill watch on his hand, and that will just blind Dhalsim for like 5 seconds. He can just get in for free. I'm just kidding, obviously, but excuse me. Once again, my throat is all sore. Or as not cleared, I need some water. But this one is going to be on Dhalsim. Dhalsim, I guess let's get right into it. Dhalsim has 900 self and stun. For a good reason, obviously. He is literally there to keep you out. If he had any more health, he'd probably be a little bit broken. Obviously, Dhalsim has great tools of keeping you out. His long range normal is Fireball, and his Yoga Catastrophe. Great tools. He has Teleport, which you need to watch out for as Dudley. But as far as Dudley goes, Dudley's whole goal is to basically be very, very patient and try to get in Dhalism's face and keep him in, and keep Dhalism in his face. Don't let him get away. You know, it's like a rat you catch in your house. You know, like the rat's been bothering you and just annoying the heck out of you. You know, when you finally catch it, you want to lock it up in a trash bag or something, or a trash can. Just don't let it get out. You know, because then you have to start the whole process over getting the rat back and. You know, that's basically what Dhalsim is. He's a rat, and you want to try to keep hold of him once you get your hands on him. Excuse me, 1 second. Sorry about that. I want to get some water. But yeah. So the ultra of choice for me that I choose with Dhalsim is ultra combo double. I got some H2O on my body just now, feeling good now. Ultra combo double. Reason being. In the previous versions, obviously, we can only choose one. It will be Corkscrew Cross, no questions. Rolling Thunder wasn't far enough to counter a Yoga Fire, or it didn't go far enough to counter a Yoga Fire. But now with Dudley's new buff, he can Ultra to it pretty easily. Because I can give you an example. So that's just a basic Fireball that you will see a lot versus Dhalsim. I don't want to restart it. Thanks for asking. So just have him throw one. Oh, messed up. So. There we go. Oh, well, that hit kind of slow. So, there we go. See, that would have never, you would even fathom that hitting in AE 2012. But like I said, with this new buff of giving the distance increased, the other guy can hit it pretty fast. That was a light one. That was the slowest version of Dhalsim's. So just imagine, as you see, the first time I got hit by the fireball, just imagine the fast ones. So that's a little under full screen. That's a little under full screen Dudley can hit, and that's when Dhalism's really most want to use that fire. So, just one more example. You know, bam, that's pretty much full screen right there. That's enough Dhalsim. We don't want to see his teeth get knocked out every day. I don't think Dhalsim has good insurance. Bam. So, right, double. Also, obviously, you can use Ultra 2. Well, once you have Dhalsim in the corner, you're gonna need Ultra Double to get that extra damage on him when you do have him in the corner. So you just have your little basic bread and butter, obviously, and of course, Super comes out because I have all meter on it. But just give a visual example. There we go. Like I said before in the Ryu, you can never really go wrong. Corkscrew Cross, because Corkscrew Cross is applicable in every character situation. There's always a use for Corkscrew Cross. Ultra 1, Rolling Thunder not so much. So that's why I think Ultra Double really helps Dudley a lot out in a lot of matchups. But yes, Ultra Double is the way to go. I guess I go over the Max Punish first. Max Punish for Dhalism should be kidney blow, medium punch, roundhouse, or heavy kick. So kidney blow for a medium kick into a medium punch into another medium punch into a roundhouse. That would be your max damage punish. I think that's what, 226 or 326. So bam, 264 damage and a lot of stun. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna I messed that up, obviously, but you see, you get the drift. Anytime you have the opportunity, so after focus crumple, for example, there you go. After focus crumple, that's what you want to hit. That would be your max damage punish. Obviously, if you're not very comfortable with that, you can do the very a similar one, but just take out a medium punch basically out of that combo. You can just do, it works pretty much as well. You're losing some damage, about 50 damage. But if you're just not comfortable with hitting that link kick, you can just go for that one. Or if you're really not comfortable, just go with the standard. That standard link. You're gonna lose some good chunk of damage, but if you, like I said, if you're just starting out with Dudley, you're not comfortable with that other more difficult link, then just go for the kidney blow into heavy kick link for now. But make sure to practice that link, just because it really does help. With stun, getting stun up, and getting max damage. Max damage is something you need to utilize very often as Dudley. Alright, so there's max damage. I went over ultra double. Alright, so with Dhalism, like I said, he's gonna want to keep you out. And with Dudley, you really need to be patient in this matchup. You need to really just inch your way in. Just like I said, like with Ryu, you need to know how to walk up and block. And what you're gonna do is basically you're gonna inch Dhalsim into the corner. So because Dhalim's he's not gonna be one near you. Or he's not gonna be one. He's not gonna want to be near you. He's gonna want to get away from you. So he's basically gonna walk himself into the corner. That's what you want to do with Dudley. You kind of want to walk him into the corner. Just inch your way in. Just inch your way in easy. Just inch your way in, and then once you're in, do not let him go. Like I said, he's that red. You do not want to let him go because once he's out again, you're gonna have to work that whole process again. I'm trying to get him back in. That's when you might get impatient. You might start just jumping in randomly, dashing, ducking, just randomly ducking, and that's where you're going to lose a lot of chunk of life being impatient in this matchup. So, because you most likely will not. Dhalism is a hard character to perfect because it takes so long to get in, but once you're in, it's much more worth it. So don't worry about getting hit. Just don't worry about getting hit a lot. Just be patient. If you're blocking stuff, don't worry about it. If you're getting hit by stuff, then you need to start blocking more. So just walk up and block, inch your way in, very much. Don't worry about time. Time obviously is on Dhalim's favor, but don't worry about taking too much time, so to say. That's what you want to do. You want to inch your way in. Like I say, patience is basically everything in this match. You have to be patient. But once you're in, I guess some ways of getting in first. So Dhalim's going to want to throw out his limbs, obviously, and what you want to do maybe to counter those limbs, if you don't feel like just completely not pressing any buttons getting in, which you shouldn't be doing. You should be pressing some buttons. One of the buttons you want to press is low medium kick. With Dudley's buff, obviously Dudley got like all buffs and ultra. Thank you, base Capcom. This is actually faster. I think it's active for another frame, so this actually catch some normals from Dhalism. So I can just give a quick example there. Just kind of do a stand fierce, a button you will encounter very often versus Dhalism. So, bam, and there, bam. Even with the trade, it's still in your favor. So, bam. So, I mean, you're literally in. So, even if you're not in, it's a knockdown. So, just throw this out. Just throw it out, just like you wanna. So, just throw it out. There we go. And I missed my step trade, but so just gonna throw it out there like nothing's wrong. It's not the easiest game, but you just throw it out, there we go. And then, even if you knock him down, you're still closer than you were before. So, it doesn't really work out, I think farther. Because I think Dhalism probably just moves that priority, but. So, just throw it out there. But yeah, once you get that knockdown, that's another, there you go. And then you're in, just dash up as many times, just dash up like crazy, and you're already in. Another button that you want to press with Dudley is probably one of the main reasons, or one of the main buttons you want to be pressing against Dhalsim is stand heavy kick. You want to be pressing roundhouse, and the reason for that is if you counter poke him, obviously, you know, anytime you do this from this range, you're gonna want to go right into machine gun blow. So if you look at the input screen right now, let me clear my inputs. It's gonna be for heavy machine gun blow. It's gonna be like that. You're just gonna buffer it because if you don't know, it's called an empty cancel. Basically, if the move doesn't hit, the following move isn't gonna come out. If it does hit, it is gonna come out. I'm gonna give you a demonstration. Bam. That's half screen away, people. That's full screen away. You know, so just another demonstration. So just bam. I guess you can do it on reaction. But it's easier to just throw it out there. Bam. See, look how far away that's hitting. I'm nowhere near Dudley. I'm like go using Goku's instant transmission to slap him in the face. But so just another demonstration. Bam. And look, you're already in. Bam. That's now you're already in, and here comes your mix-up. Now Dhalism's gonna have to block, and the game will all be over by then. So stand roundhouse will catch a lot of Dhalism's limbs. So just do it, just throw it out there, and make sure to cancel into machine gun blow. Make Dhalism scared to press buttons, because if you have Dhalism scared to press buttons from long range, then the matchup will go a lot more in your favor. You know, if you hit one of those roundhouses into the machine gun blow, it's gonna pretty much get into his head. Like if you just hit that, I mean, the Dhalsim player is basically gonna be afraid to press buttons, because that basically gives you, he's thinking, you know, if I get counter poke one time, he's already in, the game's over. So let me not throw buttons so much. Also, that's not the only button it catches, by the way. I think it also catches medium kick. I think that's the button. There we go. That's the button. Pretty sure it catches this button as well from Dhalsim. So let's see. There we go. Bam. Bam. So it catches, like I said, a lot of Dhalsim buttons. Make sure to use that counter poke roundhouse from the right range. Now just don't throw it out there, obviously. Be a little bit sneaky about it, because you don't want Dhalsim to, because you want to hit the move, you don't want to not hit it. You know, you want to make it have a purpose. Don't just spam it like that, you know, because then you're going to end up getting hit a lot by Dhalsim's pokes. Dhalsim, you can stop playing Twister on me, you know. You know, there we go. But you know, just don't throw it out there liberally, but make sure to throw it out there a couple of times. You know, throw it out there from the right range. You know, if you're from up right here, it's not really the range you want to be throwing out that move against Dhalsim. That's more the crouching medium range you want to throw out and sweep. So yeah, roundhouse, make sure to use that. It's definitely worth it. If you hit it once, then you're already in. Okay, so once you are in, you want to stay in by any means possible. So once you get that knocked down, you want to stay in. Now the thing with Dhalsims, I don't care what anybody tells you, all Dhalsims love to mash throw. They love to mash grab. In any situation, they're going to mash grab. So you need to be prepared for it. You need to be prepared for getting thrown out of normals, you know, just a minute your block strings, and you get thrown out of that, and then you lose all your screen life. You need to, I guess I can give you an example. Just have Dhalsim mash throw. Another example. Oh, that's not what I wanted, but let's see. Alright, so I'm just gonna have Dhalsim mash throw there. So first I'll look at the range of Dhalsim's throw. That doesn't look that far, but that's pretty far. You see, oh well, I don't know, maybe it's average. I don't know, but see, it looks farther than it is, but here's the thing. See, look at that. I did a kidney blow. You can actually see it. See, you be prepared to get thrown out of the moves, but make sure don't crack. Be patient. Dhalsim wants you to crack. They want you to just start getting impatient. Basically, they get free damage for doing nothing now, whereas before they might have to work. But now, make sure to throw in your frame checks. What I like to do when this happens, or when I see they're throwing a lot, which say, well, just on their first wake up, they're gonna, or any wake up, they're gonna probably crouch tech. Once you train them to not crouch tech. So what I like to do is what I do is a meaty step straight. That's forward heavy punch, meaty step straight. Reason being, this blows up crouch techs. If you do it meaty, so if I do a knockdown, then I do it like late, so you can just, oh, well, I'm not messing up, obviously. I'm not messing up. There we go. If you do it like that, that's gonna blow up any throw attempt. So, and I'm messing up because I'm such a klutz. But you get the idea, right? There we go. If you do a meeting like that, that's going to blow up any crouch checks, and also that's going to blow up any backdash attempts from Dhalism. Once Dhalism start panicking, they're going to want to backdash a lot. So you just need to throw out a meaty step straight, like, you know, buffed in ultra. Step straight actually is a knockdown. So it's a knockdown now. Pretty sure you guys already know this, but that's a free juggle to anything you want. I don't need to explain what all you can get into it. You know, you can get a lot of damage, basically free damage. So I like to do meaty step straight. Another thing I like to do is stand medium kick on their wake up, but you have to do it kind of early but kind of late. That sounds weird, but you have to do it time it right so you don't get thrown out of stand medium kick. So basically, as soon as they wake up, do this, and if a counter hits, you can actually jab right into. You can hit confirm it. Oh, I forgot the wake up or the late wake up's added. Now it's the update. But there we go. So you can actually get him out the corner so you can see it. So, bam. Obviously, off a counter hit that doesn't normally work, but bam, you're already in, and that's already damage. So I can turn this off, by the way. Take that out. There we go. So yeah, stand medium kick I like to do on wake up as well. I think it's really good. Also, if you think they're gonna throw tech, you always throw out a short swing blow. Obviously counter hit, get a free hit on that as well. There we go. You always start a short swing blow, and if you feel like they're gonna do it, you always red focus and get some really big damage on it. So that's a red focus, and obviously the reset doesn't work because he's trained to block. But bam, that's like Half-Life. So train him not to throw tech, even though they're gonna throw tech anyway. But make him pay for trying to throw tech and throw you. Alright, so like I said, don't let him out the corner, because once you let him out the corner, he's just going to run away again, and you don't want to play that game. Now, a lot of the Dhalisms, what they do is they'll do their, once you're trying to press him, they'll do back light kick. They'll do this move. This is a 3-frame normal. That's why it will beat you out of a lot of stuff. So if I'm pressuring, this, so I'm just, well, obviously, there you go. See, it's trading. But obviously, since I have frame advantage, I can't really. There you go. See, it's counter hitting my moves. Dhalism will do that. It's a 3-frame normal, so you're gonna get hit out of that a lot. But just make sure not to crack. Throw out a fierce. When opponents start to like try to press buttons of yours, throw out a couple of fierces. Your fierce does more damage, and your fierce does like 200 stuns. So make sure to have them like basically play this game of you're not gonna outduff me. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you teach them not to do that. And also, I guess, oh, okay, so back to guess long range game. When you're doing fireball, and I'll see from long range, you're gonna want to duck, right? So let's see, just throw an example. Whoops, messed up there. Whoops, messed up there. Let's throw out a light one. All right, so when you're looking at a fireball, right, and you're trying to duck through it, you're gonna want to duck through it, but don't do that that often, because as you can see there, you're gonna get stand fierce, and you cannot recover from that. That's just, you're gonna get hit by the fireball and the stand fierce. So, and then you're right back to square one. You didn't even move there. You just let them farther away. So just like I said, you need to learn how to block. So just block it, inch your way in there. And just, you know, just inch your way in there, inch by inch, meter by meter, centimeter by centimile. You want to get in there. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Oh, also, just another quick note about Dhalisms. They like to super, and they like to do wake up super for some reason. Dhalisms, they like to do wake up super for some reason on their wake up. So if they have a full super bar, I like to neutral jump. And the neutral jump will actually, you can, if they do super, you can just roundhouse into stand roundhouse. So jump roundhouse, stand roundhouse, EX machine gun blow. That's pretty much game at that point. They also like to do wake up ultra on their wake up, because Dhalisms don't like to block, but they like to do wake up ultra. So if they do that, just when you're up close, just do a throw. Throw will beat wake up ultra, and basically you're right back in their face. I guess I can show this. Let me see if I can see. I don't think I can really show it. Maybe I can. Let me try. Whoops. Alright, so I'm gonna have him do that. Let's restart it. Alright. Ah! Look at that. You see that? You can throw right through the ultra. So if I messed up there. Oh wow. Am I caught in the infinite? Okay. Oh my gosh. Alright, so there. You can throw right through the ultra. So make sure to do that. Bam, bam, bam. So make sure to do that if you're thinking on ultra on wake up. Just do a throw. That's it for Dhalsim. Like I said, he's one of the harder matchups for Dudley. Obviously, he's like a 6-4 matchup for Dhalsim. Like I said, it takes a lot of patience. Gonna have to be very careful about which buttons you throw out. Use stand around house often from the right range. Use ultra double, and once you're in, do not let Dhalsim out. Make him pay for letting you in. Oh, and thank you guys for watching. Just one little other quick tip. Yoga Sniper, this overhead, you can actually counter that with duck. So Dhalisms are doing that for some reason, and you hit by, even on hit, it's a free counter. And I messed up, so let me just neutral jump. There we go. If you're close enough, you can counter that with duck, and that's going to lead to a lot of damage. So, yeah, that's a lot of damage. So don't let Dhalsims do that, especially up close. Even from mid-range, you can get some pretty good damage off of it and get pretty much the same setup. So, especially if you block it. So just do it from mid-range. There we go. He's still good at duck, and he's still good at free knockdown. But that's it for this classy matchups here, as Dhalsim floats away because he doesn't want to be anywhere near that 360-pound, 7'2" black man on the screen. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys learned something. If you have any other tips and suggestions for this matchup, please leave it in the comment box. I really appreciate it. Have a little forum and community in the comment box. Anyway, thanks for watching, and then hopefully I taught you something. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully maybe you can teach me something, because I'm not the perfect Dudley player by any means, and I'm still learning to this day. Thank you very much.